to wear this cheese and thing.
Just one period.
But I'm not even Irish.
Just dance the leprechaun dance.
Ned, this is a bit distracting to the rest of the students.
You got a problem with that?
Are you the kid who takes pants?
Growing up and attending school, elementary school is relatively simple and serves as an introduction to all aspects of education. High school, the final years of adolescence, aids us in determining who we want to become. Middle school, aptly named, is the middle child of the adolescent educational years. Middle school years are peculiar as it's the time when we really start figuring out who we are and begin to experience puberty. Personally, I became more conscious and aware of myself and my surroundings during this period. Several years before I entered middle school though, Nickelodeon released a sitcom by the name of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. This show, which aired before my middle school years, offered tips about school and life in general that would always linger in the back of my mind after I eventually watched it on cable. At the time it aired, I wasn't particularly conscious about my TV consumption. The show ended as I began to take more interest in television, but whenever Nickelodeon reran it, I was captivated by it. It felt unique compared to other shows on the network, and even those on Disney Channel and Cartoon Network, resembling a sitcom with a cartoon-like feel. Each character was distinguishable, possessing memorable personalities.
I have my mother's eyes, but my father's voice.
As I grew older and Nickelodeon gradually stopped airing the show, it seemed like a distant memory. I couldn't remember many details, but I knew I loved it and had taught me a lot about adolescence, even if I didn't recall everything. With the rise of streaming, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide was added to Paramount Plus. During my one semester at Western Colorado University, I folded and gave my money to Viacom to watch Ned Bigby and his friends' middle school adventures, curious to see if the show has aged well. Over several weeks, I binged all 3 seasons in my dorm with my former roommate Blake, hearing my laughter and commentary all throughout.
Oh, come on!
When I finished the series, I felt sad, but in the best way possible. I was disappointed that it only had 3 seasons, but the show had held up remarkably well, even better than I remembered. Of course, this might have been through rose-colored glasses, as I was somewhat depressed in college, and watching Ned's and iCarly proved to be a bright spot in those gloomy months. I knew I wanted to create a video about it, but it took some time to decide whether or not to proceed, especially since I wasn't doing YouTube when I watched the show. I believe it deserves more recognition, and there are undoubtedly numerous videos online worth checking out that celebrate it. I will state repeatedly that this show merits a reboot more than Zoe 101.
In 5, 6, 7, 8, I am ready to be a hater.
While I anticipate the Zoe 101 reboot will be enjoyable, I find the idea of Ned providing tips in adulthood far superior. So here I am, eager to do a retrospective on this show, the one that left an indelible mark on my childhood and subconsciously guided me through my adolescent years, specifically middle school. So, get up, grab a snack, and maybe a nice refreshing drink, and get ready to hear me ramble. I'm Drakey Berg, and this is From Tips to Triumphs, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
Oh, he said he'd cure your ills, but he didn't, he never will.
To give a bit of background, Scott Fellows, the creator of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, was a writer and producer who previously worked on shows such as The Fairly OddParents and eventually on Johnny Test. Fellows drew inspiration for Ned's Declassified from his own experiences in middle school and the classic teen movies of the 80s. This is evident throughout the show's run, kind of giving it a John Hughes vibe, particularly in the romantic moments.
Totally make out.
You mean like this?
Fellows' vision for the show was to create a fun, lighthearted series that would help kids navigate the challenges of middle school. He wanted the show to be relatable by addressing common issues such as bullying, crushes, and fitting in, while also incorporating comedic elements to keep it entertaining.
Jennifer's my girl, bucko, and I challenge you to a battle of honor for her hand.
Very well then, my friend. I must win.
To achieve this, fellows create a unique format for the show, with each episode structured like a guidebook, and the main character, Ned, providing tips and tricks for surviving everyday middle school life. The show also features a diverse cast of characters, including Ned's best friends, Mose and Cookie, and a range of quirky teachers and classmates.
Come on, just one bite. It's a masterpiece. What's one bite?
After the show concept was greenlit, the casting process began. They first had to find Ned Bigby, who was the main character of the series, who would narrate all the tips throughout each episode. The casting team was looking for an actor who can convincingly portray a likable, relatable, and clever character that viewers would root for. Devon Werkheiser was cast as Ned Bigby after a series of auditions. The casting directors were looking for an actor who could bring the right balance of humor, charm, and relatability to the role. Devon, who had previously appeared in a few commercials and minor roles in television shows and films, impressed the casting team with his natural comedic timing and ability to connect with the audience. This ultimately led to him being chosen for the main role. Now it was time to cast his two best friends, Cookie and Mose. Lindsay Shaw was cast as Jennifer Mose Mosley, Ned's smart and athletic best friend. The casting team wanted an actress who could portray Mose's strong and independent nature while still being relatable and likable. Lindsay, who had some prior acting experience in commercials and theater, fit the bill with her strong screen presence and ability to convey Mose's confidence and vulnerability. Her chemistry with Devon Werkheiser during the audition process also played a role in her being cast. For Cookie, Daniel Curtis Lee was chosen to play the role of Simon Cookie Nelson Cook, the tech-savvy and quirky friend of Ned and Mose. The casting team sought an actor who could bring energy, humor, and unique personality to the character. Daniel, who had a background in theater and a few TV appearances, showcases comedic skills and ability to portray Cookie's eccentric and endearing qualities during the audition process, leading to his ultimate casting in the role. The original series pilot was called Ned's Classified School Survival Guide and featured Boogie, rather than Cookie, played by Stephen Markian, who later appeared in the series as Albert Wermenheimer. The pilot aired once on Nickelodeon as a special on September 7, 2003. The character was recast after the pilot, and the role of Cookie went to Daniel Curtis Lee, as previously mentioned, to showcase racial diversity in the school. And I should note that this was evidently the right decision, as the three main cast members of the show reportedly had a close bond, both on and off set. They often spent time together during breaks and filming and maintained their friendship even after the show went off air.
Come on, relax.
Evident in their new podcast, Ned's Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. Anyways, a second pilot with a revised cast was filmed, but was never aired publicly. After these episodes were filmed, production was halted until the following year. The pilot special was considered a success, so Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide was ordered to series in early 2004 for a first season of 13 episodes set to air in the 2004-05 television season. The show began airing on Nickelodeon on September 12, 2004, with First Days and Lockers, and aired until June 9, 2007, ending with Field Trips, Permission Slips, Signs, and Weasels, Part 2. This gave us 3 seasons worth of adventures with our 3 friends at James K. Polk Middle School. Let's dive into that. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide premiered its first season on September 12, 2004, and concluded on February 19, 2005 with a total of 13 episodes. The show adopts an episodic approach, with each episode addressing different aspects of middle school life. Through a combination of live-action scenes and unique animated segments, our main character, Ned, offers practical tips for handling various challenges. Throughout the season, the show's primary trio, as I mentioned, Ned, Mose, and Cookie, experience personal growth and develop a deep bond of friendship as they start to come into their own as each day of school passes. Notable storylines in the first season include dealing with bullies, navigating friendships, overcoming academic struggles, participating in extracurricular activities, and addressing puberty and body image issues. The characters confront these challenges, learning valuable lessons and gaining confidence along the way. Ned is a well-meaning, somewhat disorganized student who creates a survival guide to help himself and others navigate the treacherous 3 years of middle school and even beyond. Mose is portrayed as a tomboyish, athletic girl who gradually embraces her unique identity and interests beyond sports, also helping Ned and Cookie with their adventures. Cookie is a socially awkward, tech-savvy genius who learns to rely less on technology and more on his personal skills and relationships, realizing that some of his ideas are too over the top and a simpler approach might be the right way to go. Supporting characters such as Susie Crabgrass, Ned's crush, Billy Loomer, the bully, Gordy, their janitor friend, Coconut Head, a comedic classmate, Seth Powers, their jock classmate, Lisa Zemo, their nerdy classmate, and Mr. Sweeney, their villainous teacher, contribute to the overall dynamics of the season. Their interactions with the main characters further the storylines and provide insights into various middle school experiences. Important character dynamics include the budding romance between Ned and Susie, the teamwork and trust between Ned, Mose, and Cookie, and the antagonistic relationship between the trio and the school bully, Loomer, and the unlikely friendship between the main characters and the school janitor, Gordy, as I mentioned. The season begins with the guide to the first day in lockers, serving as an introduction to the main characters and the concept of Ned's survival guide. The episodes that follow address various middle school related topics, such as crushes, school dances, dealing with bullies, managing friendships, and handling academic pressures. Throughout the season, the characters' experiences intertwine, highlighting the importance of supporting one another during the often tumultuous middle school experience. The season finale showcased the culmination of character growth throughout the season, emphasizing the importance of communication and trust in maintaining strong friendships. Through their experiences, the core trio learns the importance of honesty, integrity, and staying true to themselves, setting the foundation for the rest of the series.
Oh, it's okay. You can cry. Okay. You can stop now.
The show itself felt different from anything else airing on children's television. As mentioned before, the show resembled the live-action cartoon, with all the wacky and nonsensical things happening within each episode. It was amazing though, and viewers will never forget the appearance of Cosmo and Wanda randomly in a sequence during this season. Or, well, at least I won't. Next, Declassified would return with its second season on October 1st, 2005, and would feature 20 episodes, concluding on June 3rd, 2006. The new season delved deeper into the complexities of middle school life, tackling various challenges through engaging storylines and character development. The core trio, Ned, Mose, and Cookie, underwent significant growth, and their evolving friendship became a central theme. The season explored romantic relationships, with Ned juggling his feelings for Susie Crabgrass and his growing affection for Mose. Mose, on the other hand, navigated her own romantic interests and connections, while Cookie experienced all sorts of wacky things, including the world of romance for the first time. These storylines provide a platform to examine the intricacies of adolescent relationships, crushes, and heartbreak. Identity and self-discovery were major themes in Season 2 as well. Mose experimented with different clubs and activities, seeking her niche and expanding her horizons. Cookie embraces unique talents, using them to forge new friendships and improve his social standing. This exploration of identity taught viewers about the importance of being true to oneself and encouraged self-acceptance. Social issues became more prevalent in the second season. Body image, self-esteem, and peer pressure were addressed, and the characters confronting their insecurities and making choices that reflected their values. Episodes like Guide to Your Body and Guide to Bad Habits dealt with the impact of social dynamics and peer pressure on the characters' self-worth. Balancing academics and personal life proved challenging for the main characters. They struggled to find an equilibrium between schoolwork, extracurricular activities, and personal relationships. Through their experiences, they learned the value of time management, setting priorities, and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Ned, who's an intelligent student, can sometimes be praised by his teachers as well, continued to struggle with this, often appearing lazy and not putting in full effort. Many viewers can relate to his procrastination and the feeling of not living up to their potential. Myself included. The introduction of new supporting characters added depth and complexity to the storylines as well, such as Ned's new rival, Vice Principal Krubbs,
The assistant principal, or as he's known at Polk, Vice Principal Krubbs.
Loomer, Gordy, Susie, and Lisa emphasized the significance of accepting and supporting others despite their differences. Season 2 also highlighted the importance of strong character dynamics. For instance, the evolving relationship between Ned and Susie explored the challenges of being friends while harboring romantic feelings.
No.
Yes! 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 Woo-hoo, yes!
Moses' connection with Loomer, the school bully, demonstrated the potential for personal growth and change, showing development in both characters after they realized what's best for them. The antagonistic relationship between the trio and Loomer allowed the show to tackle topics like bullying and standing up for oneself, even showing that Loomer is not that bad of a guy. In episodes like Guides to Valentine's Day and school websites, The intertwined experiences of the main characters showcase the value of friendship and support during the tumultuous years of middle school, especially during the awkward and romantic times.
Dude, are you in the sewing club?
They learn to rely on one another in the face of adversity and discover the importance of honesty, integrity, and staying true to themselves, while also dealing with the complexities of budding romantic feelings. The portrayal of adolescent romance resonated with many viewers, including myself, reminding them of their own past experiences. Speaking from personal experience, maybe. I don't know. I feel like this show really resonated with me in my first year as an adult, especially this season. Season 2 of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide delved into the challenges and complexities of middle school life, providing valuable lessons and insights for viewers. The characters faced increasingly complicated situations, which ultimately strengthened their bonds and led to personal growth. By addressing more mature themes, Season 2 set the stage for the series' final season, building on the strong foundation that originated in the first. Now, in the third and final season, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide continued to captivate audience with its unique blend of humor, life lessons, and engaging storylines, while placing a greater emphasis on the evolving relationship among the characters. Premiering on September 24th, 2006, and concluding on June 9th, 2007, the season was comprised of 22 episodes that displayed the final adventures of Ned, Mose, and Cookie as they navigated their complex last year at James K. Polk Middle School. Throughout the season, the show tackled a variety of topics pertinent to the lives of adolescents, such as romantic relationships, preparing for high school, career exploration, and addressing social issues. In the process, the series undeniably explored the nuances of character development, allowing Ned, Mose, and Cookie to grow and strengthen their bond of friendship. One of the most significant developments in this season was the blossoming romance between Ned and Mose. As their friendship began to evolve, the series delved into the challenges of navigating the blurry line between friendship and romance. This evolving relationship added a new dimension to the story, allowing viewers to witness the characters' growth as they learn to navigate their feelings for one another. Some characters gained more of a prominent role in Season 3, including Evelyn Kwong.
You do realize that means you're going with Evelyn.
He's stuck again.
Missy Meany, who brought fresh dynamics to the narrative. Feynman. Feynman, Moses' new love interest and an exchange student from Brazil, brought a fresh perspective on cross-cultural communication and the importance of embracing differences. Her relationship with Feynman was quite wholesome, but it became apparent after she and Ned shared a kiss on the bus there is potentially something romantic brewing between them. Additionally, the development of existing side characters like Coconut Head. I'll also note that Lisa is a little bit more notable in the season 2, but their main point with her is she's better looking, which by the end of the show when she gets with Cookie makes Cookie kind of look like an ass. But whatever. Anyway, I digress. These characters often challenge the core trio, providing opportunities for valuable lessons on competition, cooperation, resilience, and self-worth. As the season progressed, several key character dynamics evolved, including the relationship between Ned and Mose, and Cookie and Evelyn. Of course, and plenty more, as the other seasons, I kind of glossed over a lot of stuff for each. These dynamics allowed the show to delve into the challenges of navigating the blurry line between friendships and romance, standing up for oneself in the face of adversity, and balancing ambition with sportsmanship. Other relationships played a more prominent role in Season 3. Moses' relationship with Feynman explored the challenges of cross-cultural communication and the importance of understanding and embracing each other's differences. Meanwhile, Ned's relationship with Susie provided insight into the ups and downs of middle school romance as they navigated the challenges of maintaining their relationship while balancing school, friendships, and the extracurricular activities they have. Also, she moved away, and they went long distance. That was ass, and did not work. She did come back though eventually. Her moving away though allowed for Ned and Mose to sort of begin their romance. The season kicked off with Guide to a New Grade in Dodgeball, an episode that addressed the challenges of starting a new grade and the importance of teamwork in sports. The subsequent episodes explored various middle school related topics such as dealing with rumors, handling stress, and preparing for high school. As the characters encountered humorous and challenging situations, they learned valuable life lessons that resonated with the viewers. One standout episode, Guide to Dismissal and the School Play, saw the characters grappling with the chaos of the end of the school day and the pressures of performing in a school play.
Climbeth this ladder, Rith. Upon you, a kiss I shall place. Oh, Romeo!
These episodes display the importance of preparation, time management, and staying calm under pressure. Throughout Season 3, the characters' experiences emphasize the importance of supporting one another during the tumultuous middle school years. Episodes like A Guide to Health and Jealousy tackled themes such as maintaining a healthy lifestyle and the dangers of jealousy in friendship and romances.
Do you want to go out with me?
Yeah.
The series finale, field trips, permission slips, signs, and weasels, provided a fitting conclusion to the characters' middle school journey. As they embarked on an exciting field trip, they faced various challenges and unexpected situations that ultimately showcased their emotional growth and development throughout the series. One of the most significant moments of the finale was the culmination of the long-standing friendship between Ned and Mose, as they finally acknowledged their romantic feelings for one another, displayed an affectionate kiss, marking the beginning of the new chapter in their relationship. The episode emphasized the importance of cherishing memories, friendships, and the valuable lessons learned along the way, as the characters prepared to say goodbye to middle school. As Ned and Mose's relationship transitioned from friendship to romance, it served as a testament to the deep bond they have formed over the years, and how their experiences had helped shape them into the individuals they'd become. Their newfound romance highlighted the evolving nature of relationships during adolescence, and the potential for friendships to blossom into something more. In the midst of the field trip's adventure and challenges, the characters found opportunities to reflect on their time at James K. Polk Middle School, as well as the bonds they had formed with one another. The finale reinforces the value of these connections as the trio faced the uncertainties and excitement of high school together, armed with the lessons they had learned in support of their friendship. Overall, the series finale of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide brought a satisfying and heartwarming end to the characters' middle school experience, with the added emotional depth of Ned and Mose's blossoming romance. The episode emphasized the importance of cherishing memories, friendships, and the valuable lessons learned along the way, as the characters prepared to embrace the future with open arms. With the conclusion of the show after 3 seasons, leaving an undeniable mark on the network, let's talk about the overall reception and the legacy of the show. During Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide's run, it was praised for its creative and humorous approach to addressing the challenges of middle school. The show's protagonist, Ned Bigby, provided tips and advice on everything from dealing with bullies, all while experiencing the ups and downs of middle school himself.
Imagination. Don't listen to that traitor.
President Lincoln.
He was a very relatable character, and as I mentioned earlier, I related to him a lot personally. From being a procrastinator and not always doing his best, to someone who's able to give insightful tips on school and even life, he remains a childhood favorite character of mine to this day. Critics and viewers alike appreciated the show's relatability and authenticity.
Oh no, I can't lose my job. My mom started charging me rent.
The characters felt like real middle schoolers with their awkwardness, insecurities, and occasional triumphs. Additionally, the show is praised for its positive messages about friendship, teamwork, and the importance of being yourself. The show's success can be seen in its high ratings and long-lasting popularity, even 15 years since the series finale. The show popularized the concept of school-based sitcom, which resonated well with the teenage audience. The creators took the opportunity to explore various aspects of middle school life that were relatable to young audience. The show's popularity also paved the way for other similar teen sitcoms like iCarly, Zoe 101, Victorious, and plenty more. The success of these shows proved that the wacky teen-based sitcom genre is a viable and profitable option for programming on their network. Moreover, the show also impacted the way teen shows were written and presented. The creators made sure that each episode had a clear message, providing the young audience with valuable life lessons. The show spoke to kids in a relatable, funny, and engaging way. By providing practical tips on how to deal with adolescent problems, the show empowered its viewers to take control of their lives and become more confident in their choices, even if the scenarios were quite wacky. Another legacy of the show is its diverse cast of characters. The show's diversity stood out at the time of the show's airing and helped pave the way for more representation in children's programming. Since the show ended, there have been various rumors and speculations about possible spin-offs, reunions, or reboots. However, as much as these would be great, it's been noted that Nickelodeon did not pick up a potential idea that Devin and the gang pitched. In 2019, Devin Wertheiser mentioned in an interview that he had been in talks with Nickelodeon about a potential reboot for the show, but nothing was confirmed at the time. He also expressed interest in revisiting the character of Ned as an adult and exploring how his experiences in middle school shaped him. In terms of spin-offs or reunions, there have been no official announcements. In addition to Devin, Lindsay, and Daniel have both mentioned the possibility of a reunion or spin-off and have even started a podcast altogether. But as of now, there's nothing. Nickelodeon decided to pick up a Zoe 101 reboot instead, which I do understand, but I honestly feel like Ned's would fit more in line with what they did to iCarly. Aging the characters and making the show more adult-oriented seems perfect for this show, but alas, we may never see the day. However, I will never lose hope. Let's wrap this baby up. As I've come to the end of this retrospective journey, it's undeniable that this iconic show not only transformed the television landscape with its relatable characters and humor, but it also captured the essence of the middle school experience in a way that resonates with the audience even years after its original run, even helping create an Oscar nominee, Austin Butler. Yes, he was on this show. Anyhow, the lasting influence of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide can be seen in the countless fans who continue to cherish the show, and in the communities that have formed around it. It is a testament to the show's power to connect with the viewers and create a lasting impact on their lives. Through its unique cast of characters and exploration of relevant issues such as bullying, peer pressure, crushes, and exams, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide has provided a source of comfort and entertainment for teens like myself during their most formative years. The show's lighthearted and fun nature offered a welcome escape from the stress of school life.
Cowboy Cookie, the ladies really love him. Cowboy Cookie, the best you ever saw. Cowboy Cookie, the bullies they don't scare. Cowboy Cookie, yippee yippee, ow!
While also serving as a platform for important discussions and self-reflection. Perhaps the most enduring legacy of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide is its ability to capture the essence of the middle school experience in all its complexity, presenting valuable lessons and themes that remain relevant to this day. The show's unique approach of offering practical tips, which eventually leads to triumph, has resonated deeply with myself and the rest of the audience, empowering us to navigate the challenges of adolescence with confidence and resilience. The importance of being yourself, embracing your quirks and differences, and finding your own identity is a timeless message that continues to inspire viewers as they navigate the challenges of adolescence and beyond. So, as I look back on this beloved show, it's clear that Ned's was more than just a television series. It was a unique and surprisingly real representation of hope and understanding for countless teens navigating the tumultuous waters of middle school and beyond. As I conclude this video, I celebrate Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, not for its entertainment value, but also for its enduring ability to guide, teach, and inspire generations of viewers. And in the end, isn't that the true mark of a triumphant television series? If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you would interact with this channel in any way, whether that's liking, commenting, or subscribing, that would be greatly appreciated. As always, I'm Drakey Berg. Have a good night.